Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Calling All Devs, the weekly Q&A series where I take questions from you, the Star Citizen backer, and pose them directly to our developers, usually over Skype, and sometimes having to do them back-to-back, so I'm actually filming multiple episodes in the same day and I'm wearing the same clothes, and I wanted to bring a change of shirt, and I didn't, because I'm a professional. Joining us on the show this week, we've got Rob Johnson from Foundry 42. Rob, how you doing, man?
This is Derek Smart.
Good. It's been a while since we've had you on.
Don't subscribe to my channel thinking that's going to motivate me.
It's been a while. I can't remember precisely when. I'm sure somebody's tracking these things. Rob, what is your title and what do you do for Star Citizen? Just for the folks who might not know you.
I had written a blog. You probably heard about this Star Citizen.
Gotcha. All right. So, lead gameplay programmer. We've got a question. The question's worded a little interestingly, but I think I know what they're getting at. The question says, with the introduction of the Hurricane and better turret play, when can we expect to see multi-crew, Vandal Swarm, and Pirate Swarm? I don't think the multi-crew needs are related to the Hurricane and the turret gameplay in any way. Folks have been wanting multiplayer, multi-crew in Vandal Swarm almost since the beginning, or probably since the day after it came out. So that's a long-standing question. It's existed long before the Hurricane was added. Although the Hurricane is pretty cool, don't get me wrong. What can you tell us about this?
I'm just going to read some of it and paraphrase it, and maybe talk about a few things at the end. And hopefully, this doesn't get to be a very long video, as long as my blogs. But I'm just going to jump right into this one. No preamble, no foreplay, nothing. If you put money into Star Citizen and you didn't apply for or get a refund before the end of 2017, within the 14-day period, congratulations, you're now a statistic in a long con scam. The end. I mean, that's basically it. They have now put their foot down. They were giving refunds for some time in the past. They did it on a case-by-case basis, depending on if they like you or not, or they really don't want you. I mean, in my case, I didn't even ask them. I mean, the one guy who didn't want a refund was me. They gave me one. But you already know the story to that one. So, that's basically it. But, you know, I saw this coming a mile away over 3 years ago in 2015, and like my other warnings, I issued a red alert about the implications. Some people listened, got a refund, and got out. Others are riding the wave of the project's popularity due to repeated lies from Chris Roberts' camp. And so those people just kept giving their money. I mean, you know, it's their money. We don't care, but, you know, it's worth mentioning. That's what happened. You can't deny those facts. But it's now 2018. It's 3 years later. And all what I'd warned about has come to pass regarding the development of the project, the capabilities of the engine, the fact that they're never going to get this done. And one of those things that I have been tracking has to do with these TOS, specifically the arbitration clause and the refunds. I mean, they've changed their TOS so many times, nobody paid any attention because, I mean, who reads the fine print, right? So now, this is where we are. I mean, they gave some statements to Motherboard Vice, to Kotaku, to Ars Technica, to PC Gamer. I mean, they pretty much have the message down pat. And here's one they gave to, I believe this one was to Kotaku. It goes, our terms of service provides refunds for 14 days after each pledge is made. But company policy is to refund anyone who has second thoughts for up to 30 days after their pledge, no questions asked. They went on to say the terms of service are not retroactive, but a huge minority of Mr. Lord's, that's the backer we're about to be talking about, a huge majority of Mr. Lord's pledges came after the TOS was changed to specify arbitration, and those pledges are under that TOS, the rep wrote. His pledges with new money on top of his earlier pledges required him to accept the new terms of service. Now, this is a very, very key point, and they are absolutely correct. The way it works is if you pledge, say you pledge on Monday, and they change the TOS on Wednesday. Now, as long as you don't access the game or, you know, buy anything or access the game on Wednesday and agree to the new TOS, you're covered. But just because you bought something on Monday and you bought something on Thursday, one day after the new TOS does not mean you're entitled to a refund under the old.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt in anybody's mind that this is something that we've wanted for Arena Commander just as much as players have wanted to. It's, as always, it comes down to a matter of resources and priorities. Obviously, Arena Commander and by extension Star Marine were meant to be test beds to get us to the persistent universe. We got to the persistent universe much faster than we originally anticipated with the explosion of resources in Foundry 42 UK and the addition of our Frankfurt office. So our attentions have been focused there in the persistent universe. But as Aaron Roberts stated at the beginning of this year on Reverse the Verse, one of our objectives that we want to achieve this year is to build up that strike team, that build up that dedicated team that can focus on Star Marine and Marine Commander and give them the love that we know not only that you guys want to be focused on that, but that we want to give. So no timetables yet, nothing to share, but of course the RSI public roadmap would be your place. And I know the roadmap hasn't been updated in a little while. After 3.2, we've been doing a lot of reshuffling, a lot of re-examinations and stuff as we prepare for 3.3. By the time this airs, though, considering that I'm recording this on August 15th, by the time that this airs, hopefully that roadmap will have your updates. And that will, of course, be the place to check for when multi-crew Arena Commander and stuff get put on the development calendar. So, all right, Rob, I'm going to let you get back to work. Thank you so much, dude.
Until next time.
All right.
Take care.
Take care.